Sawadee-ka, welcome to Andaman News with me, Abel. Today is Thursday, June the 2nd, and we have a report on the Thai Facts World of Food Asia 2011, as well as a chat with the Thai organizer of the Phuket International Rugby's 10 and director of the Asia Center Foundation. But before we go into that, let's take a look at today's local news. The Phuket Governor inspected the wastewater system at Karon municipality, encountered the German documentary report. Phuket Governor Tri Akaradecha on Monday led local and national media to inspect Kata and Karon wastewater treatment sites in an attempt to rectify the damaging footage of polluted water released into the sea off the beach by a German TV documentary. Images of untreated water getting into the sea were filmed by a German TV crew, which is due to be aired next week in European countries. But Phuket officials explained that the polluted water was caused by a power cut at the time of filming, which they said led to a wastewater pond overflowing into the canal alongside the Kata Beach Resort. Karon Mayor Tawi Chongtam said the municipality planned to install an electricity generator to avoid any further power cuts impacting on the wastewater treatment plant. He further stated that the sample of water reportedly tested 100% clean and that the local government has the water quality tested every 3 months. During the time of inspection, tourists were seen relaxing and swimming at sea comfortably. Civil servants are asked to be neutral for the general election while the ELC tightens up against the vote buying activities. Minister of Interior Chawarat Chanwirakul and the Permanent Secretary to the Ministry, Wichin Chawalit, on Friday held a meeting via video conference with all provincial governors and his deputies. In Phuket, Governor Tri Akaradecha, the vice governors, district chiefs, and officials attended the meeting. The permanent secretary to the ministry told all chief districts to prepare officials in support of the general election on July 3rd. They are also asked to organize activities to campaign for voters to exercise their votes as much as possible. More importantly, all government officials are required to be neutral for the upcoming election. In Phuket, Governor Tri, in his capacity as the leader of Provincial Election Commission, reported that he received complaints on possible vote buying in the form of taking IDs away in many areas, especially at Koh Sireh in Rasara area. He said he has sent out officers to investigate and had sought cooperation from police to check IDs. He urged members of the public to carry their IDs when going around, as police are going to intensify ID checking. If one fails to carry their ID, they may have to undergo legal procedures. Campaigns against tobacco was held in Phuket to observe the World No Tobacco Day. May 31st was designated as World No Tobacco Day, and this year the World Health Organization, or WHO, selected the WHO Framework Convention on Tobacco Control as the theme. The WHO Framework Convention on Tobacco Control and its guidelines provide the foundation for countries to implement and manage tobacco control. In Phuket, the Provincial Public Health Office joined hands with Mission Hospital and Big C Supercenter to organize activities campaigning against the tobacco consumption. The event displayed the hazards caused by tobacco, while local schools and workplaces are also encouraged to campaign in their premises. According to the provincial health chief, Dr. Sak Tanchaikun, in Thailand, 9.6 million smokers and 52,000 die from diseases related to smoking. In Phuket, 7.6% of 15 to 34 years old people are smokers. It is meant to encourage a 24-hour period of abstinence from all forms of tobacco consumption across the globe. Meanwhile, the Wachra Hospital in Phuket also arranged a week-long campaign against tobacco. It also took this occasion to announce itself as a 100% tobacco-free hospital. Intellectual Property Protection Department joined hands with Phuket Police to raid pirated goods in Karon and Patong. The raid took place on May 25th when the Director General of the Intellectual Property Protection Department, Pachima Thanasanti, and the Provincial Police Chief, Police Major General, Phika Thantipong, led officers to raid shops along the Patong Beach Road. The officers had to force their way in showing their court warrants. A number of goods found to violate the copyright laws were confiscated. They comprise of sunglasses, watches, leather goods, fashion clothing, as well as shoes, all faked leading brand names as well. The Director General of the Intellectual Property Protection Department stated that Phuket is a major location for piracy, which affects the resort's island's reputation. She stressed that the department is working on the creative economy, but still faces privacy issues. Each year, such piracy issues cause at least 1 billion baht in damage to the economy. The group also ran checks on a shop near Karon Beach, where they also seized a number of fake goods. Police Major General Phika announced that police will continue proactive raids and suppression for such business, particularly on Karon Beach, where authorities plan to make the location a piracy-free area. Welcome back to more local news. More trees are added to mangrove land in Phuket. Senate Speaker General Thiradet Mipien led residents and local students to plant 2,000 saplings in a 7-rai mangrove plot of land near Palai in Chalong Bay in Phuket. The activity is part of the program in the celebration on the auspicious occasion of His Majesty the King's 7th cycle birthday anniversary, which is on December 5th of 2011. It is also aimed at promoting natural resources conservation among local students. The Senate, in conjunction with the Department of Marine and Coastal Resources Conservation, aim to carry out the tree planting program in 4 provinces. They are Samut Sakhon, Chonburi, Nakhon Si Thammarat, and Phuket. Fishermen were rescued safely to shore after their boat capsized. The incident occurred on Sunday afternoon when 3 men, aged 56, 28, and an 8-year-old boy called for help as their fish boat capsized due to big waves. The Se'oi family, Sombun, Pichit, his son, and Pumin, his grandson, went out for fishing in a long-tail boat about 17 nautical miles east of Phuket Island. They faced strong winds and big waves which capsized their boat. They all had to swim and hang on to their boat. Pichit then realized that his mobile phone was kept in a plastic bag attached to the boat, so he luckily found it and called for help. The Navy from Naval Command Base at Cape Phang-Nga sent out a rescue boat and brought them back all to shore safely. Fishermen are advised to follow weather forecasts closely before going out at sea. In case of emergencies, the Navy's number at Cape Phang-Nga is 076 391 598. Phang-Nga Province is organizing Andaman OTOP Fair during June 8th to the 12th at Khao Lak Center. The Andaman OTOP Fair is scheduled to be organized during June 8th to the 12th at the tourist area of Khao Lak Center in Takwapa district of Phang-Nga. The event, co-hosted by the Provincial Authority, OTOP Local Networks, and the Commercial Affairs Office, aims at providing marketing platforms for OTOP producers as well as stimulating ecotourism for the region. The organizers expect some operators and manufacturers to display and put on sale their outstanding products. Exhibitors comprise of OTOP producers from southern Thailand. The event also demonstrates traditional Thai desserts and local food, plus the production of local products. Stage performances will be in the evening for public entertainment. OTOP stands for One Tambon, One Product, or Community Products in Thailand. Krabi Airport plans to run emergency drill on June 23rd to assure safety for passengers. Safety drill at Krabi International Airport is scheduled to be held on June 23rd to test the response of emergency workers and tools plus action plans. The Vice Governor, Saman Sang-Saad, called a meeting with related officials on Monday in preparation for the exercise. The drill is planned to stimulate the health hazard situation and oil leaks with a supposed fire breaking out at the airport. Then the response teams, which include firefighters, rescue team, and medical personnel plus related officers, take action. Krabi Airport Manager Ampawan Wanakod stated that the airport runs emergency exercise regularly to test out response of personnel and equipment to ensure the highest safety for passengers of the airport. This is the end of our program for today. Remember, you can always make any comments, suggestions, or contributions, even your videos for the program, preferably by emailing andamannews@yahoo.com. Andaman News will be back tomorrow to wrap up news for you, so stay tuned. Thank you very much. I'm Abel saying goodbye for now. Sawadee ka.
เฉลิมพระเกียรติสร้างกุศลบารมีดำรงพระบาลีถวายพ่อหลวงกองละ299 บาท